एडवांस स्कोप। तो हम ये इसमें सोच रहे थे ना कि हम आपको नीडल की प्रैक्टिस कैसे करें। हो रहा है? ओके, कैन यू हियर अस? लाइट ऑफ कर दें। So you can see assist there, right? Can you all see the EUS? यही है ना सिस्टम हमारी। इसमें क्या क्या डाला हुआ है?
Now you see the EUS. Saad bhai, can you hear me?
Yeah. I can hear you.
We do see the EUS now.
You can see the EUS image?
Yes.
You can see the cyst nicely, I hope?
Yes, we do.
Okay. So I want you to advance the scope and I'll show you something very interesting. This is going to be a real test. Khalid?
Ji.
This is going to be a real test.
Okay.
चलो जाओ आगे जाओ। और जा रहा? ओके, मैक्सिमम। पीछे आए, slowly पीछे आए and just rotate a little bit and see. All right. अपना आगे लगाएगा पीछे। चलो ओके, आए थोड़ा सा लिफ्ट करें अपने बिग व्हील को। या और पीछे आए और पीछे आए और पीछे आए और पीछे आए। ओके, नाउ लिफ्ट अप और पीछे आए। ठीक है, Khalid, now पीछे आए।
जी, we see it.
Can you see the thing? Okay, और थोड़ा रोटेट करें। What do you think that is, Khalid? It's a fruit.
It's what?
It's a fruit.
Okay.
It's फल है।
Okay.
This is a grape.
Grape लगता है पुराना हो गया बीच में।
नहीं।
Necrosis हो गया उसका।
उसको थोड़ा सा तो difficult करना था। Okay. So you can actually see things there. There's another thing, and you go to your cyst and you can actually aspirate. Yeah. Okay. So the important thing is positioning, right? Where is the needle going to come out like? It's going to come from here and it's going to go like this, right? So you really need to have your cyst in a good position, closer the better, right? For heck of it, there is no flow. That should be a standard thing. And you want to bring your needle out. Give him the needle. हाँ 22 कोई भी दे दो, मैं आप लीव कर। हाँ, these are good. Yeah. Khalid, how do you think the view is?
View is pretty good actually for the FNA at least.
Right?
Yeah, it's in the nice place, and so I think we need to maybe pull the scope back a little bit to have a better trajectory.
Yeah. Lift up, big wheel up करें। Right? Okay. Now, before you do anything else, you've got everything connected. Because you are aspirating a cyst, right? Yeah. So you can actually go without this as well. But you can go in, and then as you go past this area, you can actually pull back and go in. I usually take it out and just do it straight. So you can actually pull this a little bit. Take the needle out now. इसको खोलें. Open this. अच्छा एक नहीं, you don't need to. sheath का हम आपको बता दें. Actually sheath का था ना, there was something, there a lot of questions about sheath coming out.
Yes.
Okay, थोड़ा सा आप अपने big wheel एक second मुझे दिखाएंगे. So you see that what I've done is I've actually just lifted my big wheel. So you can lock it here if you want to. And now you want to see the sheath coming out, right? So you undo the sheath and elevator is out, and you can see the sheath endoscopically,
yes,
right? And because
I think
of the fact that we can't control the air here, I think you don't see it that well, but you can see it now. As you pull back, maybe you can appreciate something coming out, but you can see it on endo. So what I do is I leave my, this is what I do, and I'm sure there may be. So this is good enough for me. I know my sheath is good, so here I would lock, right? Chalo. This is locked. So now you're in a good position. Remember, your big wheel and all make a difference, right? If you're happy, I am happy at this position. This is what I would want. Okay. Now you undo this. You can remove this a little bit. Now go in. Yeah, go. Okay, keep going. So you can see when you're doing biopsy, you can go all the way. Now how do you just keep this needle here, and the needle, if your scope is not like this, look, if the scope is actually moving with your hand, then you can actually see it better, or you can actually lose it. Okay, so that's the shoulder movement we were constantly talking about. Got it? And now you take this out, which is your stylet, and put a syringe. So you've got stuff coming there. Yeah, that's a pseudocyst. Okay? Got it?
Got it.
Right, fine. So what we do is wait. Always, this is a standard thing. Now you pull the needle back, you lock it, right? You will take this out. Now everything is good. Now you undo and remove the thing and give it to your recipient. So you can have the second person. In the meantime, I'll show you something, Khalid, that I wanted you to see.
Ji.
You continue doing a second आदमी ले लें, please. नील ये कौन सी? क्या मतलब FNB है? हम FNB तो चाहिए. तो वही वाली लेके आते हैं ना, दिखानी है. This is excellent. How do you find this? Very good, sir. Huh? तो इसमें थोड़ा सा एक चीज नदीमा आप बता दें. देखें, आपका स्कोप की जो पोजीशन है ना, पेशेंट के हिसाब से व्हाट आई वुड डू डॉक्टर साहब इज आई विल गो बैक अ लिटिल बिट. ओके, सो देन यू गेट मोर. आप इसको बॉक्स को थोड़ा आगे भी कर सकते हैं उनसे कह के ना, पेशेंट को जाइए, समझो ये पेशेंट है. तो अदरवाइज व्हाट विल हैपन इज कि योर मूवमेंट्स आर नॉट बीइंग ट्रांसमिटेड देयर. डॉक्टर नदीम कैन डेमोन्स्ट्रेट दैट टू यू, आई एम श्योर. ओके, कैन यू शो. एक मिनट ठहरो, लगाओ. ओके, Nadeem, come and see this.
Oh wow.
This is what we have made. जी जी यही बनी है.
Salva, you can't see the needle.
Can you see the needle?
No, somebody came in front of the camera.
Oh yeah,
Maybe
this is
you.
Nadeem.
Okay.
Khalid, can you see it?
Yes, we can.
Okay, great. Thank you. ये बड़ी अच्छी डिवाइस है यार. I would recommend that. कितने की थी? 14,000. 17,000 rupees. This little stereoscope, 17,000. maximum 10-12 minutes. We just get one.
So tip up. You're losing your views. Air coming in. Improve coupling. I know it's a model, but you still have to make an effort.
Yeah, it still works.
Yes.
You know, a little bit of air
Tip
would
up.
work.
Nee, so what else you can do is obviously you can increase it. You can just go all the way, see where the sheet is. Okay. There. That's the sheet. Okay. Now.
थोड़ा आगे पीछे करें उसको तो और clear हो जाए.
हाँ, exactly. Use your bridge. Use the bridge. No. Use it with the bridge. Good. Yeah. Use it with the bridge.
Bridge or elevator, whatever you call it. आप थोड़ा सा अपना लेंस क्लीन करें तो आपको वो भी नजर आ जाएगी, दोनों साइड नजर आएगी, राइट? हाँ, तो देखें उसमें नजर आ रही है तो यू कैन यूज दैट. We'll work on this a little bit more. I think that is because there is air. Okay, so when the thing, it's very thin, so you're not able to appreciate it. The model that we are making next will hopefully not have this problem.
So before you go that, again, as you know, as Dr. Sadnaz was doing with Shah, so move your shoulders, see if you can improve your visualization. Good. Keep going to the left. Good. Advance the scope a little.
First class, right?
Good. That air, if you can get rid of that air, somehow or the other, it should help. अच्छा, एक और चीज जो होती है, it's a very common mistake. If you look at the sheet, if you've got too much out, it's going to push the mucosa away from you. Okay, you need to take it out enough so you don't cause any damage to the scope. But if you got too much of the sheet is out, it's going to push the mucosa away from you. Okay, and that's why you say, I'm just. Yeah. Hanji. Exactly.
That's why I think if you're not sure, and let's say this is a model, but it gives you very nicely. You can see the sheath there. You don't want to press the mucosa with that sheath, like Dr. Nadeem said. You want to pull it back just enough that it's coming out of the scope.
I think it's likely you may have there's a mucosal tear. There's a bit of a mucosal tear as well. And this can happen in real life as well. You know, people have caused this. What happens is they don't realize it, okay, and you end up pushing too much of mucosa, you end up causing mucosal tear. So you need enough of the sheath out to make a contact with the mucosa, but if you're going to advance too much, it's going to slide. And it's going to slide on, especially in the stomach, because stomach wall is quite thin, and it's not going to give you that stability. Okay, so sometimes you want to take the sheath out, indent it in the mucosa, especially in the stomach. The duodenum is thin, so it shouldn't be a problem. In the stomach, you actually have to bring it out, indent the mucosa a little, and then you go with the needle. So here, bleeding has started to happen as well. That's fine. That's learning. It's good to do it here rather than to do it on an actual patient. Okay. So our learning here is that we don't want too much sheath out. Okay.
This is good.
Good. So you can see a little bit of it, which is fine, which is enough. It's up to you. In earlier days, somebody can, but you don't actually have to. You don't actually have to because you're actually going to do it. So, oh gosh, it's very hard. You know, if you're holding it like this, C and E, then it shouldn't. Okay, you're going to do that. Should not be a problem. But if you want to be safe, you can do that. I think there's no harm. You can do it. Yeah, you can do that as well.
This is a point. If you're not sure, you can measure your distance from there. You measure that distance here, lock it at that level and just. अगर आपको ये हाँ, but otherwise होता ही है कि you'll see with practice you just go, you know where to stop.
That's an incredibly important technique. The reason it helps is in the therapeutic procedures a lot more, because if you are trying to puncture an intrahepatic biliary radical, okay, and you want to see how much is the throw. If it's too close to the mucosa, the gastric liver capsule.
So now, Doctor साहब अपने इसको हटाएं, आपने जो lock रखा हुआ है हटा दें. You are not in humans. Yeah. Now go in now. Go and now rotate your shoulder. नहीं आप ठीक है. अभी पूरी needle नजर नहीं आ रही ना, आपको अब नजर आने लगी. So this is what I mean. You can actually learn from here. Fanning के लिए नहीं. Fanning के लिए you'll use your elevator. Come back to the tip of the thing. Come back here. Yeah. Now big wheel up. up करें big wheel को. फुल अप डाउन करें, देखें मूव हो रहा है ना, और करें. सो योर डायरेक्शन इज चेंज नाउ. यूज योर एलिवेटर. See, elevator is changing the direction. So you use these two things and you can actually do fanning. elevator and the large wheel.
जैसे डॉक्टर साहब ने सिखाया, you have to go right at the tip of the lesion, because बाज़ का सेंटर में necrosis
हाँ,
होगा, आपको मिलेगा कुछ नहीं.
Cyst में तो ठीक है, बीच में आ गए ना. In fact, cyst में I personally prefer middle, because when the wire is coming out, if you're too close, then the wire will actually make an angle और उसकी वो sheath है ना. So I keep it in the middle. But for mass, you need to go to the end. चलो.
Or to see another reason, if the cyst is going to collapse, so you want to stay right in the center of it. Good. अच्छा, थोड़ा सा जब आपने पंक्चर किया था ना इसको, जो पंक्चर है ना, it depends on what tissue you are puncturing. Okay, जो पंक्चर है ना, it is a jab, but sometimes it's easy. जैसे you don't.
Our R&D team, we have to give full credit to them. This has been made in the last 3 weeks, 2.5 weeks. We've been working on it 2.5 weeks. Ahmed and Osama.
Well done. Very good. Zabardast. नहीं बिल्कुल बिल्कुल इंशाल्लाह. So I don't know whether if you are audible in the room. So we are using these F&B needles which have been locally sourced and in fact been manufactured in-house, and the whole credit goes to Iftikhar, Ahmed and Osama. So very well done for that, and I think what these guys are doing is actually remarkable. So I think they do deserve at least a round of applause, please. आप हमें liver, just imagine that this is liver biopsy आप कर रही हैं. Okay, let's go. So let's just do it. We're going to do the liver biopsy. Okay, so just talk us through how you're going to do the liver biopsy. Just imagine that is the ligamentum venosum. No, just stay there. Yes, good.
So I'll, once I'm told that I'm in the right place, I'll put on the Doppler first.
Good.
See if there are any vessels
Good.
inside that area.
Okay, fine. So let's put the Doppler on, E-flow. Okay, so we've got the Doppler on. Good. There's nothing there.
I'll either see the distance or I'll just make a mental note. Like I feel that 5 centimeters would be a safe.
Yeah, I think I agree. So what you want to do is you want to freeze. You want to bring. I mean, obviously we can't see the sheet. Then you want to see the throw. Okay. You want to see how much throw is that. How much can you safely? So you can go up to 3 centimeter, and then you can actually lock it there. You measure it. You save it. Okay. Good. So the difference here is, now the important thing to remember it, with the liver biopsies, no fanning. Yeah. Number 1. Okay, no fanning. Number 2, 3 actuations. So in, out, that's it. No fanning. Same space. Okay. The other thing is, I think the different techniques, but intermittent suction. Okay, so you want to, as you're going in, you keep the suction on. So in, suction on, out, suction off. Okay. Third thing is, जो cinch suction होगी ना, उसको हमने in, out. Okay. So on the way in, suction on. On the way out, suction off. Intermittent suction.
What is the ideal size of the F&B needles? Because I read somewhere that
For liver.
for liver.
Well, the biggest we have is 19. So now we can see nicely the sheet, tip of the sheet out. So I think the way I do it, I always what I do it, I normally enhance it. I normally put the E-flow here. Just want to make sure, especially with the liver biopsy, there are no collaterals, there are no varices, and my site of access is completely clean. Okay, that is good to do that. Okay. I don't keep the Doppler on. No, so stop this, guys. Quite something incredibly important. Something incredibly important happened there. No, keep it there, bring it out. So what happens is, if you're not perpendicular to it, it's going to slide. Okay, especially from the stomach, you actually have to make a good contact of the sheath with the mucosa. Okay, you have to actually then take the needle out and indent the needle a little. So sheath is now making a good contact with the mucosa. Then you want to take the needle out and you want to indent the mucosa a little. So now you know that the sheath is touching the mucosa, good contact. The needle tip is buried into the some mucosa, and then you do a jab. Okay, now that jab has to be a controlled jab. Huh? 5 minute आगे. चले जी, okay. Let's go जी. चले जी. Get your side in. Good. That's it. Tip up. Good. Lock it. चले Good. Sharpen the needle. That's it. Lock it there. 3 centimeter, 4 centimeters is fine. Good. No, 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 no. You don't take the down. Good. All the way in. Good. 1. Okay. Now you can do it. So you can either do a slow pull or you can take this out. Okay. Take it out, please. Okay. And you can do a slow pull. You keep out. Good. Well done. In. Out. 1, 3 times. That's brilliant. That's enough. Okay. Now you can take the needle out, but the liver, what I tend to do it at this stage, I'll put the Doppler on, and I'll take the needle out in the view in the Doppler. I'll slowly take it out and keep looking for any filling in the blood. Okay. The track is going to be filled with the blood, but you shouldn't see any filling in the capsule. So you slowly take it out, but not all the way out. For the liver biopsies, you don't want to take it out all the way. I normally take up to a minute, and sometimes more than that. I normally have a heparinized needle, so to reduce the risk of clotting, and I take it out very, very slowly, and with the Doppler on. I don't go in with the Doppler on, but I always take the needle out with the Doppler on. Okay, so you get the Doppler on. Chale, let's go. Achha. Come back practice. Chale, theek. Good. That's it. So heparinized needle, liver biopsy, medical liver biopsy, heparinized needle. You don't need to have a stylotin, intermittent suction. Going in, you don't need a Doppler, but going out, you definitely need a Doppler.
Dr. Nadeem, thank you so much. We'll be calling everybody back to the seminar. And kindly join us here.
So actuation. No problem. नहीं लेकिन अगर आप 0 0 पे रखेंगे ना, shouldn't बहुत tiny निकलेगी.